Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you. And today I'm talking about The Empty Man, released last month, directed by David Pryor, starring James Badge Dale and Stephen Root. I enjoyed this movie for the most part. It's a pretty. It was long. I'll get to that in a minute, but it was a decent horror movie. The whole setup here is James Badge Dale is an cop, a very troubled, traumatized, self-loathsome man who is asked to get involved in the investigation of an old friend's missing daughter. As he gets involved, he gets more and more wrapped up in a death-worshipping youth cult, a real-life boogeyman, a cursed bridge, and all kinds of crazy shit. The Empty Man is really a pretty damn ambitious movie, to be honest with you. You know, a lot of people online easily just kind of blew it off thinking because of the title it's going to be like the Slender Man, it's going to be like the Bye Bye Man. But no, the thing is, Blumhouse is nowhere to be seen of this one, so the director actually tried. And that's the problem. You kind of tried too hard. I mean, you're not doing Stephen King here. You don't have an 1,100 fucking page novel to work through. You got The Empty Man. You know what I mean? Now, James Badge Dale is terrific in this. And I mentioned, and Stephen Root only has a scene or so. Excellent performance. He's always a really, really good actor, but you never got to see him really play anything sinister before, like he does in this. The young kid actors are all pretty good, and the movie has really good photography as well as a good score by Christopher Young, who did Hellraiser. I enjoyed this film, but its fault is a strong fault. This motherfucker is 2 hours and 17 minutes long. Holy shit. You could have easily trimmed 30 minutes off this movie and wouldn't have hurt the mystery or the emotion or the reveal at all whatsoever, but it would have made the pacing so much better. The pacing for this film is so off and so slow, especially during the middle half, the middle of the film. It loses a whole star for me. So The Empty Man is a 3-star film. Now, I did think that it's always a problem having your homages being too obvious to the point where it feels like you're not doing anything original. You know what I mean? But the homages here kind of make a nice little brew of styles, and I don't want to go into what the clear inspirations were for the film because that just naming some of these movies would give away certain plot points. And like I said, I read things about people walking out on this film, but it's just like, in the middle of the pandemic, if you're gonna bother, or middle of the fucking elongated pandemic, if you're gonna bother going out to the theaters to see a movie, why won't you just sit through it? Just watch the fucking movie. You got something else to do? Anyhow, yeah, 3.5 stars. I'll give 3.5 stars because I really did enjoy the film. I thought, especially the third act, the last 25 minutes of the movie is just pure madness, and even how I thought other faults the movie had suffered from, like a lack of depth with certain characters here or there, kind of all just comes together and makes a stronger working. As for the monster itself, the Empty Man, I absolutely love how he never really has a true form. We see this demonic skeleton-like creature, which is just huge, with wings and shit. We see this cloaked, this creature with a blade. We see almost like this tentacled thing. So, if you're paying attention, with the designs that they throw out there for the monster in various scenes, we get, callbacks, and kind of imagery from Lovecraft to Dante's Inferno. It's And of course, with the cloaked figure of darkness, that's clearly the Grim Reaper. It's pretty good. I mean, like I said, I thought it was really lacking. It suffered, but all comes back together and pulls itself together for a decent horror movie, a solid horror movie. Like I said, long, but at the same time, a good lead role. James Badge Dale, who was an actor, it seemed like 7 or 8 years ago. He was in like every other fucking movie getting made. But at least, yeah, I see him in a role now. He's the lead role. That was nice. And it's nice to see a horror movie that isn't just about stupid teenagers doing stupid teenager shit. Anyhow, I hope y'all... Not that stupid teenagers doing stupid teenager shit isn't essential to this film. Oh, did I mention the prologue for this? I don't think I did. Just real fast. The film's brilliantly kicks off with this 20-minute intro sequence of basically the awakening of the empty man, and these two couples on a hike, which just does not go long for them, but it's like a great little self-contained, like, short, great setup for the rest of the vibe of the movie, especially since we don't come back to these characters or this specific setting again in the film. Yeah, damn sure intrigued the hell out of me. Got my attention right away. It was the next, 30 or so minutes. I was like, come on, man. Pick this up. I do like how one reference I'll throw out there had to be a reference to Angel Heart. How also about Angel Heart, Mickey Rourke's character is constantly saying he's got a thing about chickens, like a phobia about chickens, a thing like that. And also about this movie, whenever something weird or offbeat or just really odd happens around James Badge Dale, he'll just go like, I was raised in San Francisco. I've seen weird. Anyhow, I hope y'all like this video. I hope y'all give The Empty Man a chance. It was alright. It's pretty good. Anyhow, I'm Jake Davis. Hope y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. My wife did some cleanup and order. I mean, you can't see it because you only ever see to an angle, but I was able to get my stuff a little closer, and oh god, that's so nerdy. I want to point out that my daughter wants Princess Poppy up there. Princess Poppy does not have my approval for the shelf, but little girl says. Anyhow, I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.